At the International Medical University, we have made a science of sports performance enhancement, scholastic ability enhancement, and intellect enhancement. Hello, I'm Desiree Dubonnet, Professor Desiree Dubonnet from the University of Timisoara and the International Medical University. With me is Dr. Clara Heath, and we're doing a study about the brain and stimulating superlearning, mathematics and word learning. Clara is our independent medical doctor, and we're doing a study to see if we can stimulate people's brains.
We found that when they were able to do this in Oxford, it got this process started.
This work has been done and published in Scientific American, National Geographic, BBC, and a host of other different publications that we're going to show you now.
You see, this has been shown all over the world that this slight little bit of stimulation, this DC pulse, could really help to produce an increase in intellect, insight, math performance, verbal performance, and a host of other different things. Extensive research all over the world showing the process of how it helps with electrical stimulation of the brain.
What you just saw was a list of the publications, and we're reproducing the study because we've been getting results with this technology for over 30 years. It's exciting, the work, and we're going to be doing a new exciting different bit of test with the new eductor.
The eductors are new, exciting technology using an additional waveform generator for 3D effects.
Hello, I'm Dr. Clara Hirsch. I work with this system since 18th year, and we have a lot of very exciting and good results with this machine. This is the newest one, named eductor. It's a very nice and very complete system, and now we try to make some experience and to try to make better our thinking or mind control, and we hope we will have a lot of big and good results.
Over 35 years of research, the SCIO eductor technology has had complete meta-analysis and many, in fact hundreds of different studies, all done under the watchful eye of ethics committees, international review boards, etc., published in peer-reviewed journals. We can see here some of the different ethics committees, institutional review board letters, notified body permission, etc., to allow us to do the quality studies to the letter of the law with informed consent under the watchful eye of ethics committees, all to bring you the finest technology in energetic medicine, as we will see now.
Working in Budapest, we did a study with 93 different people, including a bunch of children, and the children were all able to improve their grade performance level in school. All of the C and B students went to A, and some of the D students went to A, and others of the D and F students went up to C's. There was improvement in all of them.
All of the students had increases in their learning potential, and all of them had increases in their grades. It was amazing the different work that we did in this safe and effective study, proving the effects of the GSRtDCs.
It was completely safe. There was no known reported side effects. And we've sold 35,000 systems all around the world without one case of any significant risk. This is a very safe system, putting a very small, tiny, imperceptible stimulation into the forehead that gets into the brain to help stimulate that brain. With these people, we were able to show that there was an ability for them to increase their learning, increase their intellect, and increase their math skills, as we were able to show. They were able to learn a new language quicker. They could learn twice as much in half the time. It was an incredible benefit for their learning material. They didn't have to wear the harness all the time because the effect of one session, 45-minute session on the harness, could last a couple of days, and after the second one, it could last over a week, and that they found in the research done in England and around the world that after 4 or 5 sessions, it could last as long as 6 months. the safe stimulation was able to show this. In our studies in Romania of 78 students, we were able to show a dramatic increase in their confidence and their focus. Students felt better versus the placebo group, which did not have the same stimulation. In other words, we've been able to show scientific fact that stimulating the system, stimulating the brain with a procedure we know as GSRtDCs, galvanic skin resistance, transcranial direct current stimulation. Now, by using galvanic skin resistance, we're measuring the resistance of the skin, and in order to do that, we have to apply a small stimulus. We apply the small stimulus to the forehead. The person has their reaction. We measure the reaction, which helps to guide us as to what the next stimulus will be. An autofocus system where the person involved can say, I like that, I don't like that, oh, that helps, that doesn't help. All the time we're working on a level of the voltage, amperage, resistance, hydration, oxidation, and pH, which we call the VARHOPE. So this is where we're trying to top up the body battery. When your voltage and amperage go down, the machine will help to trickle in electrons beneath your awareness, beneath the security systems of the body, and be able to trickle in electrons to help build up your battery. The same way we might trickle electrons into the battery of your telephone. All of this through a procedure that is safe and easy to use, well balanced, CE mark registered, the clinical evaluation completely registered, showing that we can make your kids a little bit smarter, a little faster, a little stronger. All documented in hundreds of different studies and proved by researchers around the world and a host of different research that we can show you that have been accepted and stamped, done by medical doctors, medically supervised, taught with certified medical textbooks all around the world to help to bring to you the finest in this type of technology. Many other people were doing things like DCS and things like TRNS or cranioelectrical stimulation, CES, but we have found that by adding the cybernetic loop and measuring and treating through the GSRtDCs process, that we could increase the safety and the efficacy dramatically when the machine knows when to turn off or when to turn on. Also, by putting a therapist in the loop and having the therapist help guide the system, we increase safety and efficacy because the therapist can help to say, oh, the harness has slipped off the right position, move it back. Oh, we can help here, we can help there. Maybe there's some type of sweating or discomfort from a process known as vasovagal syncope, and that technician would be able to help increase the safety and the efficacy by being part of the cybernetic loop. So we put this together to help to show to you just what this means. And for the businessman, for the lawyer, for the person out there using your mind, this is incredibly wondrous. How could you do without this? Every now and then when your mind isn't quite working up to par, it's because your body voltage has slipped. And here with a simple little system, we can get that back into line. Top up your battery. Increase your performance. Enhance your ability to do your job better. Next time you have a test, next time you have a big game, next time you have to make a sales pitch, wouldn't it be nice to have your brain and your body energy maximized to the peak of performance? What we've done and worked at Immune.
At the International Medical University, we have made a science of sports, performance enhancement, scholastic ability enhancement, and intellect